My name is James Podmore and I'm an actor and filmmaker. I'm the co-director of a small film company in Liverpool and Manchester called Avengers Media Films.
I'm Rachael Caulton, I've been an actress and performer for about 10 years and I also facilitate young people's drama workshops.
So I'm Charlie. No, I won't say so. I'll just go back.
Go again, rewind.
Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm a writer here at superfreakmedia, script editor, production assistant, one of the driving forces behind Liam and getting him organised. Bless him.
Hello, I am Liam. I am the director of Uncanny, and I hate doing these.
My name's Rich. I am the grip, gaffer, electric, general dog's body, camera assistant, all sorts on set here today.
I'm involved in Uncanny in the way of playing one of two lead roles in the film. I play a character called Jordan Parker.
I am one of the two main characters in Uncanny. I play Amanda, who is an entity.
I've partly written the script, I've edited it with Liam, and I'm kind of just hiding in every corner, holding props, clapping the board, being a bit of a production assistant, getting people tea, drinks, changing batteries in lights.
My job on set generally involves making sure that the place is lit nicely so that it registers well on camera, getting the fog up and going in order to get nice beams where we want beams, or to just kind of generally dissipate around the space to get it looking nice, switch camera between tripods and sliders and other devices in order to get the shots that we need today.
So I am directing Uncanny. I'm also one of the writers of this film, and that's about it.
Don't undersell yourself, Christ.
What else do I do?
Almost everything.
Should I say makeup, editing, visual effects?
Bring food.
Bring
Casting,
food. I do feed everyone, yeah.
Editing.
I'm just going to leave that in as it is.
Uncanny is a film about the horrors of online dating. There's a few of us that are going through that at the moment. So we've got a lot of experience about the kinds of people that we meet online.
It follows Jordan, our protagonist, and my phone is ringing. I'll ring it back in a minute.
So Uncanny is a horror movie, big surprise, about the real life horrors of online dating, leaking into the idea of the uncanny valley and how uncomfortable I think that just makes us all as humans.
Uncanny for me is a horror film, a horror short film, which is about a young man, a youngish man, called Jordan Parker, played by myself, who is essentially looking for love by trawling the internet for strangers, as many of us do in our real lives. So many people will relate to this, and in doing so he comes across someone who may not be entirely human. And for me it's kind of like a metaphor, I guess, for what online dating is really like, in the sense that it's soulless and it drains us of our being.
Yeah, that was fucking bob on, mate.
Thanks, mate.
So I actually feel a little bit sorry for my character, Amanda. She's not had a great time, really. She's not doing well, she's very tired. She needs something new to continue being an entity. I'm trying not to spoil it here. She's very demanding, she very much thinks she's got control, she likes to be in control, she likes to be the boss. And she loves smiling, she's just really happy all the time.
My character Jordan Parker is a youngish guy. I think he's in his kind of early 30s. He's quite shy in a sense. He's not an introvert, but he's certainly not an extrovert. He's socially awkward. I think maybe he's a little bit vanilla, and he's gone through his life kind of sitting on the fence and not really getting involved in the big kinds of situations. I think he finds it quite hard to connect with people. He spends a lot of time in his house, probably orders most of his food online, and he's looking for a connection, he's looking for love, he's looking for someone to share his life with, in a way that a lot of us do now, and this is you know, again, it's how the world has gone for a lot of people, isn't it? Especially since COVID. So I think Jordan, in many ways, is very relatable to people right now. And yeah, online he finds something that he did not bargain for.
It's so exciting. I'm not enjoying holding a smile for ages. That like hurts your cheeks after a while. If you've ever had like wedding photography or graduation photography or something like that, you'll know that your cheeks are just sort of twitching away. But I'm loving playing her. I like her sort of evil side to things. She's very different to me, which is always a fun challenge. Actors love to play characters that aren't themselves and that are baddies. Love a bit of stage combat as well, just a little bit. That's always nice. What's hard about this character to me, what's a bit of a challenge, is that I'm a very fidgety person. And she is quite still. She is confident, she knows herself, she knows what she needs, or what they need. I don't know what you'd call it, an entity. But yeah, I'm really enjoying playing the character.
I'm really enjoying playing the role of Jordan, actually. It's been a lot of fun. I was a little bit, I had a bit of trepidation coming into the role because I always feel that fear for me is not a natural feeling. And obviously when you're acting, you want to be able to pull from experiences to make it seem realistic for the audience. Hopefully I've managed to deliver on that side of things. But the challenge is great. That's what we all want. I think when you're in front of a camera, you want to be challenged. You want to do things that perhaps, you know, are going to pull you out your comfort zone. So I think, yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Uncanny Valley is a term I'd heard of previously. The idea that robots and CGI kind of look real, but you know there's something off with them.
It's pretty freaky. My brain instantly goes to the lion. There's a meme where it's like an actual lion, a lion from The Lion King, and then, good lord, what is that?
I think the first time I heard of it was probably in a PlayStation magazine in the early noughties, and it was referring to video game cutscenes at the time didn't look great. And it's that feeling of seeing something that we recognise as human-ish, it's like, but we know it's an imitation and it doesn't quite feel right, so it gives us this like uncomfortable feeling of not quite being like us.
I'd seen bits and bobs, a couple of videos here and there, sort of around TikTok and Instagram. But it was only sort of when Liam introduced me to it, sent me the script and sent me a couple of other videos that he'd found, that I realised it was such a big sort of phenomenon and that it was really popular on the internet. And there are some creepy things out there, everybody. Don't watch them before you go to sleep.
The concept itself has always been one that's kind of fascinated me. The idea that we intrinsically know to recognise as humans something that is either pretending to be human or trying to be human. And that like dates back to the Stone Age and cavemen, like what happened at that time for us to all know to fear something that's trying to pretend to be human. It's been something that I've always wanted to include in one of our films, so this was a really cool opportunity. And of course seeing that it was trending and a popular topic at the moment really kind of just tipped me over the edge to go, right, come on, we're going to make something. But yeah, there's a lot of creepy shit out there, and I find it very disturbing myself.
My hopes for the project, as normal, are we hope that you like it. We hope that you find it enjoyable. Preferably, we hope you're scared by it, but as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters to us. That's why we do this.
I think we've all experienced some kind of horror with dating someone or trying to find someone to date. I think as well, more than anything, I just want to scare people. I want it to be successful, and I want everyone to appreciate how much work we put into these sorts of things that we make.
My hopes for the project are that people will be able to relate to this sort of world of online dating and the sort of terrors and worries that can come with that sometimes, and that they'll be a little bit scared, to be honest. I also hope they enjoy it and show their friends as well. Of course, it's nice if it gets a lot of views online. Some of Super Freak Media's films have, you know, hit 1 million plus. It's great if it can go to festivals and get a good reception. The more people that see it, the better.
We want you to enjoy them. Like, we have a lot of fun making them, and the biggest fulfillment for me is if we get people viewing that and leaving positive feedback or even negative feedback, just having that involvement with you guys, that is something that's special to me. When Uncanny is released, you'll be able to find it on the Super Freak Media YouTube channel.
All their other films are out there as well. I've got 2 particular favourites. The River is a really good one, and Whistle as well. If you've not watched those yet, give them a watch.
Definitely follow Super Freak Media if you don't already, because these guys are awesome.